Are you having any difficulty in completing all the question in your examination? Are you getting lower mark than your friends who studied with you? Then you are in right place. This video is for you to know how to score more mark in any theory examination. First, try to understand where you are doing mistake. If you can't able to finish all the question in time, then you are poor in the time management. Then the paper should be very clear for the examiner to evaluate it in a shorter time and easy for them to understand. If you are getting any mistake in there, then you need to improve your presentation skill. You must have noticed your friends who studied with you almost giving the same answer in the exam might be getting more marks than you. So as I said already, to avoid this issue, you need to concentrate on how to efficiently manage your time. That is what you are going to deliver on the time of examination. That is, the 3 hours is crucial time. Next is the presentation skill. How effectively you are presenting what you know. First, let me start with the time management. This 3 hour, what you are going to present in the examination, that is 180 minutes, is crucial because whatever you studied for a whole year, you have to present within a span of 3 hours during examination. So, before going for any theory examination, you plan accordingly based on the exam pattern of that particular examination. For example, here I have taken the Tamil Nadu MGR University CBME exam pattern as an example, which consists of one essay, two essay, which is 15 mark each, so total 30 marks. Then short note, 10 short note, 5 mark each, 50 marks. Then MCQ, 20 MCQs, 1 mark each, 20 marks. So total 100 marks you have to give in the 180 minutes. Out of which last 20 minutes you can dedicate for these 20 marks. So remaining roughly 160 minutes is there. So in that you have to give for remaining 80 marks. So roughly 2 minutes per mark. So like this you have to calculate whatever the time we are going to allot for each question or each mark. Okay, so your exam pattern will be varying, so you plan accordingly. So whatever your exam pattern, you divide the equal mark everywhere. Otherwise, if you are not doing this, what will happen? You will be spending almost 50% of your time. For example, 1.5 hours for only for writing two essays. Okay, so that means for 30 percentage of mark you are spending 50 percentage of time. So in the last minute you will be rushing up and you will be end up in leaving 1 or 2 5 mark. Okay, so that will be loss for you. So plan accordingly so that roughly 30 minutes per essay, so that you will be completing the both the essay in 1 hour. Then next around 1.5 hour, that is 10 minutes per short note. So around 100 minutes you will be spending for the 5 marks. Okay, in this, if you could able to complete each essay in 25 minutes, if you are saving 5 minutes in there, then you will be having some 10 minutes time in the last for revision, whether you have attended all the questions and filling the page number in the front, everything. Okay, so the if the exam pattern is different, likewise, if you're having 10 short notes, 10 mark each, so it equal to 100 marks. Then you again in the same formula you divide 180 minutes divided by 100 mark. Okay, otherwise the same way if you do, you will be getting roughly 15 to 17 minutes per short note, then additional 10 minutes for revision. Okay, so this calculation you have to do well before the examination. Okay, so the advantage of having this calculation in your mind, so when you are starting with the essay, at the first 30 minutes, if you can't able to complete first essay, that means you won't be having time in the end. So you will get this time consciousness in the beginning of examination. Otherwise, what you will do in the last 30 minutes, you will be writing almost 6 to 7 short note. Okay, that time you will be increasing the speed, everything. But if you get the time consciousness within the first 30 minutes, then you will be start rushing up from the beginning so that you can able to answer it in a effective manner. In addition to this, apart from the time management, presentation skill is an important area to improve your scores. That too you have to think from the evaluator's point of view. The whole thing you are writing for 180 minutes, that is 3 hours, will be corrected by the examiner on an average within 6 minutes of the time. This 6 minutes I have taken from the guidelines given from the again MJ University, where nowadays everything is online. They expect the examiner to evaluate and give mark after 6 minutes of opening the paper. Okay, so we can able to submit the marks with after 6 minutes. So this is the time I have taken. So if the examiner has to screen your answers, everything within 6 minutes, that means you have to show them how effectively you know the answer. Their point of view is they just want to give the mark. They don't want to fail you. They just want to give the mark. But you have to help them by showing what you know. Okay, so that is the where the presentation skill matters. So always try to answer everything in a bullets instead of writing paragraph. If you are writing in a paragraph manner, it will be like a newspaper. Okay, the examiner won't be having that much time to read all the things within the limited time. Okay, so always try to use bullets. Okay, in a point manner you can able to answer the question. Within that itself, you can highlight the key points. Okay, better you start if you are using only single color in the examination, then you just try with two colors, one black color for heading and blue color for answering. Within the blue points, just wherever there is important keyword, you write it in a black color. That will be easy for the examiner just to read all those black points and give the mark. If you are already using two color, then you can go for maximum three colors. Okay, beyond that it won't look good. So maximum, in addition to the blue color, you can have another two, that is preferably black or brown or violet. Okay, within these three you can select any other two colors, one for subheading, one for marking the key points. Third point is maintain the sequence. Always try to answer the question in the same order as given in the question paper. This will be easy for the examiner to trace and provide you the marks. Especially in this online evaluation, there will be mark the examiner has to record for every question. So it will be easy for them to correct also. And if you are missing any question, or it will be easy for them to keep everything on the track. Avoid extras. That means answer only what is asked in the question paper. For example, if the blood supply of heart is asked, you can write about the what is the blood supply, that is the arterial supply and venous drainage. That's enough. If you are starting with anatomy of heart, where it is located, everything, you will be spending more time in answering this one short note with unnecessary points. That will be difficult for the examiner to find out where you have started the actual answer, and it will be the wastage of time for you also. So only answer what you ask to write. Next thing is try to make it as pleasant as possible with the limited color like what I have already said, black, brown and violet. And if the exam requires diagram, okay, in case of anatomy you need to draw with the diagrams. In case of biochemistry and all or any other exam where you need to show the processes with the flow chart, make it in a proper way. And with the tables also you can able to uh, score more mark. You can show how much you know in a shorter span of time. So with these two things, time management and presentation skill, you can able to score more mark from what you have studied. Okay, in addition to that, if you want how to prepare for an theory exam, okay, so that is the next video which I'm making. I will give you in the link here once it is ready, or even in the description also. I hope this video is useful for you. Here I have discussed two things, that is how to use your time effectively during the examination, and second thing, how to present it in a proper way to score more marks. For similar videos regarding the exam preparation and also the anatomy related video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.